Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're back at the cabin for another day of awesomeness. We've got quite a bit done in the last couple of weeks. We're just we're fighting winter. Winter's coming. Who left the door open? Actually, I did because I'm letting everything dry out. I want the wind to blow through. Back in the day, they used to build houses and let them sit open for a while to dry everything out before they closed it in for the winter, and then they spend the entire winter doing all the inside stuff. So that's pretty much that's the thing I'm pretty much doing. Anyways, all right. So today we're going to be working on the bathroom. I want a fully functioning bathroom in this bad boy. So the other day we ended up digging a cistern into the ground, and that's going to be basically my water source. It's going to be rainwater fed from the edge of the cabin and filtered and then pumped throughout the washroom on a 4-season basis. I don't want nothing freezing. So that's where we're at. Here where we're at, we're going to build a floor. Hopefully, well, we got to start from the ground up. Well, we started from below the ground last week. Now we're going to be at the ground, which is good because you know, that's just the way the things work. Anytime you're out of the ground, it's a better day. Planning on building a couple of piers, and then basically building a floor system. So I'm going to go with the standard 5-foot size bathroom because I don't need a huge washroom, especially when you guys may not know this, but anytime you're kind of like off grid, you don't really spend a lot of time indoors. You're off grid. You're outside. You're enjoying nature. You're not actually sitting, sit on your phone in your bathroom. You can sit on your phone out in the bush. Yeah, so that's the plan. It's a standard 5x7, I think, is going to be the washroom with a full-size tub. I've yet to find a full-size tub, but that's the idea. It's a full-size tub, and then a toilet and a vanity. I haven't exactly sourced out my stuff, but I don't actually have a room yet. So let's get that. Let's don't put the cart before the horse. Let's get our rough-in done and closed in, because you know what? It's getting colder. Winter's coming. It's getting chilly. Let's get started. All right, we're digging our first hole because if we're going to injure ourselves, we want to do it right at the start of the day. So that's the plan. We're going to drill myself a hole, put this thing together. This is the old Makita, the Makita auger, and it's an earth auger. It's actually not. It's not like it's a specialty tool. It's actually a right angle drill with an auger attachment, but it's sold as an earth auger. So that's the plan. We're gonna end up drilling a hole or something. Let's just start this guy. There, we're rocking. Okay, so that's my mark. I already got a chip out of that tooth. That's weird. All right, so that's my mark there. I don't really have to worry too much about getting it square because I can square it up with my beam. Important thing is to not lose your teeth. All right, on. Oh, it's on backwards. Forwards. Let's just pull that out. Let's put that back in. Put that. Today. Spoke too soon. Found the rocks. There we go, there's a rock. Oh, that's working beautiful. All right, so I changed my mind. I was gonna go 5 by 8. Now I'm gonna go I think 6 by 9. This might be a little bit more challenging over here. Apparently there is fill right there. See that potato? Oh, there it is. Maybe that was it. Maybe that's the only one that was in there. Well, we got a wee bit of a rain delay. I don't like working in the mud and the rain. It's one thing framing or roofing, or actually working in the rain sucks. Yeah, snow I can handle, rain not so much. So we're just gonna take this rain delay and take advantage of it, because I actually want to inventory what I have. I picked up a bunch of pallet wood the other day. Some of it was nailed together, so I just want to de-nail it, because that'll be my walls, just like 2x4 stud walls. So that's the plan with those. So I don't think the rain's gonna last too long. So yeah, take advantage of the rain delay for some in-pride projects. Salvaging pallet wood. I've always kind of cut my nails. I don't actually take my nails out, and the reason for that is because it takes a lot of effort to take nails out. It's really fiddly. So what I like to do is actually I like to cut them. I like to use a corded sawzall. So like something that plugs into the wall. I don't like the cordless ones. They just don't seem to cut it for me, like literally. So what I'm using today to cut my nails is I actually, where did they go? I took the plunge and I bought myself these guys, which are the Diablo, made by Freud, and these are auto dismantling blades. And what I like about especially these guys particular, they're 12 inches long, so you can kind of get inside the the 2x4, and they're really thin kerf, meaning you can actually slide between the 2x4s and get your nail cut. So these guys, it says it like 1/16 to 5/16 cars. So they'll cut a nail pretty good. And I got it in my my Bosch Sawzall, my trusty Bosch Sawzall. I don't know what the best Sawzall is. I'm sure everybody has their own opinion. I bought this one, the big renovation job I was doing, and it hasn't died yet. It does get really hot at times, but you know what? It's lasted this long, so I just carry on. And another thing, especially when you're cutting nails, I see chunks of metal fly off nails, and yeah, that's why I always wear safety glasses when I'm cutting nails, because it's important. Eyes are important. Well, those studs were particularly difficult to take apart because I think they were used for posts, so there's nails like literally everywhere. Generally speaking, they're not that difficult to take apart. But if you want to do the math on them, that was it took about 13 minutes in real time. There's 21 studs there, and then we got let's do some math, because never have a calculator in your pocket your whole life. 21 times roughly $4. That's $84 plus tax, like a little plus 1.13. So savings of $85.13. Now is that worth it for 13 minutes worth of work and one Sawzall blade that's relatively inexpensive, and we didn't consume it? You can still use it for quite a few more, taking apart. Also, I guess you could say it took time to get them here and the fuel cost and whatnot, but you'd have to take time to go grab the store. So you'd actually lose time if you went to the store to pick them up. Just the same, right? So you have fuel. So we'll delete that cost. So the ultimate cost is you probably save time actually by taking them apart. You don't have to go to the store, pick them up, go to the lumberyard, blah blah blah, buy something else you don't need. Yeah, I think you save money. Anyways, $85 for 21 studs, which I think is crazy to begin with. And that being said, those are probably better studs anyways. I don't know. Yeah, 21 studs, $85, 13 minutes. You do the math. Is it worth it? Is it worth the price of a Sawzall blade? But again, you can't really measure how long the Sawzall blade. So that's a Diablo blade. I find them that they last the longest for especially mild steel, like a nail. Yeah, I don't know. What's your thoughts? Would you take apart a 2x4 to save? I guess if there's two together, $8. You tell me. think a rain delay's over. I think it's snowing. It's got like, I don't know. I said I'd work in the snow. Yeah. Nah, it's still rain. I thought this said it was gonna end. This is an old telephone post. Where do I want it? Which hole? I don't know. I don't know. Pick one. Pick one that's heavy. Is it? Oh, that was like. Oh. That's perfect. That one, not so much. How am I gonna get that out now? Holy moly! Come on. Whew. She's like that far from the bottom. Bang off the edges. That was a tree. A tree just cracked. Yeah, there we go. Like a glove. So I'm curious on that large crack I heard. I don't know what, something broke off. Or something is going to fall. Imminent or occurring. Let's go investigate. Well, maybe I don't see any tops missing. I don't think a whole tree fell. You got to watch these ash trees in the wind, because sometimes they like to the tops just kind of. I don't see any of them. It's kind of gusty. Gusty wind. This is probably like tail end of that hurricane that's coming through. I'm looking at some of those poplars there, those aspens. They got some issues. That one might be on the agenda there. That one. Oh well, just keep listening. If a tree falls in the forest, doesn't make a sound. I've heard them, they do. I guess if nobody's around, right? My gutter system's working, look at. That's a pretty good, actually that's probably the best roof for the rainwater collection system right there. That's a lot of surface area. I should probably tap into this guy. This guy here, because it's got basically the entire cabin roof and then the addition we put on. It's quite a bit of water. A standard E-trough can go on that bad boy too. Huh. Oh, the wheels are turning. The wheels are turning. The wind is blowing. Winter's coming. This is a picaroon actually that I got from Whiskey River. Whiskey River Trading. They sell really specialty axes from Council, and they sent me this when I first started my channel. And it's a picaroon. It's designed for firewood, but I've been using it as kind of like a pickaxe. I think it works really well for that. There's a fiberglass handle. Actually, I think it's a little too heavy for firewood because I'm weak. They were gonna send me another one, but customs got in the way. I don't know. Maybe one day I will get my other picaroon. They are really nice. Really nice. All right, so we're gonna pack these posts in. So the idea behind these guys is I want to pack my posts pretty tight with the clay material and any kind of rock I can jam down there. They're gonna hold my post in place. In order to lay the foundation of the bathroom, I first started with a ledger board, which I tacked onto the existing cabin, and then I went across, I squared that up, and then what I did is I cut another plate for the other side, and I tacked it on to the squared up board, and then I carried it on across, and then what I did was I actually leveled off my posts to basically 5.5 inches, because what I was going to do is actually have my 2x6 sit on top of the post and kind of like have a beam sort of thing. So this is pretty much the complicated part, and then once that's pretty much done, all I have to do is fill in the joists. So the hard part is done. I'm pleased to report that it seems to be everything's going to work, and my cistern is not sitting too proud and actually won't get in the way, which is cool, because now all I have to do is fill in the blanks, I hope. Oh no, the boss is here. Quick, get to work. Get to work. Boss is here. By the boss, I mean, did you bring me, I think Rachel brought me a coffee. Did you bring me a coffee? Excellent. Oh, savior. How goes the battle?
It's good.
How's the cabin look? This is the first time you've been seeing it like in a while.
Yeah, it looks a lot different. There's a whole expansion bit.
What am I doing there?
Back door?
Nope.
Bathroom?
Yeah.
There you go.
A 4-season bathroom. I'm pretty excited. You got the pink cup.
I didn't. Do you have the lid for the other ones somewhere?
Oh, the lid's probably here somewhere. We've got. This is where cups go to die. I ended up putting them, bringing them to go, and they come here. I hear a cat. Where do we hear a cat? Is a cat?
I think.
Did you bring a cat?
I think one of the cats followed.
Uh-oh. The cat. Cosmo or Constellation?
Probably.
Can we tell by the meow?
It's Constellation. He's the talkative one.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should bring them out. We need like a cabin cat that'll chase the mice away.
He's more of a gatherer.
Oh. You can't. I don't think you can hear that on camera. Well, maybe the cat will make an appearance. Sounds so sad. You want a tour?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Oh.
You want a tour?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you sound
go
so
find
sad.
the cat and we'll go for a tour.
Oh, he's coming by himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at him go. Frankie
Nice.
Frankie just takes the cat away. Why did you do that, Frankie? He's like, he's too far away from his coop. Cosmo. Nice. Which one's that one? Constellation. Come here.
Frank, come here.
Frankie. Frankie's gonna chase you. I will protect you from Frankie. Come on. Come on. No. Come here. Come here. Come on. Well, come here. Quick. 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 Come here. Here we go. Come here. Come here. Here. I got you. I got you. I got you. Even though I am deathly allergic to cats, I've got the cat. Meow. There's coyotes out here, you know that. I feel a heart beating a mile a minute. There you go.
Oh,
cat.
Yes.
See, you just gotta speak cat. I'm covered in hair. All right, let's go inside. You want to bring the cat in?
Yeah.
Get our coffee. We're gonna do a coffee tour. This is like it feels like it's a site meeting. Site meeting.
Oh, look at, there's an extra door.
There's an extra door. You haven't seen the extra door yet, have you? There's a screen door there.
Oh.
It's not. It rolls out from here.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it hides. Yes. And I'm letting it air out. As you can feel, when you go right here, it's very breezy right here, because the air is blowing through or drying everything out. Just frame it in the bathroom. Make that work.
I thought that was gonna be a back door.
I think a couple of people thought that was going to be a back door. That is not a back door. That's a actual bathroom. And then in the bottom of it, there's like water. like an underground pool.
Oh.
No, it's a
You washed your feet?
it's sister. No, it's where the water comes from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a working bathroom.
Oh yeah, we're not messing around anymore. This is there's no more outhouse. There's no more, midnight run to the cold dark outhouse.
Possible.
Well, there is a dead raccoon in there, but I heard that was good for outhouses. I should get Chris to go in there and take the raccoon out.
Want some coffee?
Yeah. I don't
You're
think.
gonna catch the mice?
He's like, what? Why don't you just come see me? People really like when I swing the camera around like that.
Oh.
Yes, it makes some people queasy.
Do you do it because your arm gets tired?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a heavy camera. You gotta just. Anyways, we're gonna enjoy our coffee. We're gonna see the site meeting. Rachel's gonna maybe we'll get the final word from Rachel on exactly what she thinks of this new bathroom project, and yeah. We just talked for at least 20 seconds. Focus on the dust. She was like, focus on the dust on the camera. I'm like, it's like permanently in there. Actually, there's it's from grinding. It's got it etched there's a filter on it. But you guys can't see it. You guys have no idea what we're talking about. What?
His camera lens is full of dust.
Thank you for clarifying that. What's your favorite part of the build? What can you envision yourself using the most?
The most?
Yeah.
I want the big deck out the front looking at the pond.
You would say you like a big deck?
I prefer a big deck.
There you go. That's why I make big decks.
But sitting out there reading a book with
Yeah.
a coffee, looking over the pond,
Yeah.
that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
You know what's my least favorite part?
What?
This part.
This process? It's just a wee renovation. It'll be done by Christmas. That's what everybody's goal is, to be done by... It's not going to be done by Christmas. Well, it might be, actually. I don't know. I'm not going to set myself an arbitrary completion date. It's going to be done when it's done, because you know what? Yeah, that squirrel has something to say. It wants to come in here and say, oh, you know what? It's chirping at the cat. That's probably what it's doing.
Maybe Con can go kill it.
Yeah.
You can go kill it?
It's talking about that squirrel. So you envision your what about the wintertime?
The
cold.
fireplace.
The fireplace is like you're gonna sit between those two windows and read a book. You're gonna have some
Yeah.
nice natural light, north-facing windows. Sit beside a nice roaring fire. That like paints a really like a Norman Rockwell painting sort of thing. And then you can have. I'm doing a full 3-piece bathroom. There's gonna be a bathtub in here.
With hot water?
Yeah, hot water bath.
With what kind of water?
It's got the rainwater collection system. It's got it's gonna have a filter. It's gonna have a hot water on demand. Setting the bar pretty high.
That's pretty high.
For season, I'm hoping. Well, you know what? If the water doesn't freeze, we'll be fine.
Okay.
I think.
So a potential bath.
Yeah, you're gonna have a nice warm bath. Yeah. Anyways, all right. I gotta get back to work because winter's coming and this thing isn't gonna complete itself. So thank you for the coffee and
You're welcome.
yeah, let's go. Go.
Yeah,
Go.
keep going.
Yeah. Hurry up.
I need to read my book somewhere.
Yeah, you can. Well, just go read your book by the pond. It's sunny there.
No, it's starting to be too cold.
It's like, yeah, winter's coming. Winter's leaves. Winter. As soon as it gets sunny, it's like magical in here, and then the sun goes away. It's like, ugh. Anyways, all right, let's carry on. You gotta pet them so they can feel it. Right, Frank?
Kisses, Frankie.
Yeah, you gotta pet the cat so they can feel it. Oh, Frank, what are you doing there? Was that too rough?
Are you being too rough on the kitty?
Oh,
For
Frankie.
Frankie. Don't hurt her babies.
All right, we're at the stage of the game where we're gonna tie the new in with the old. Didn't need that anyways. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of laser surgery. You can see the laser on my hand. So what I've done is I've marked, this is my platform, And what I've done is I've marked out, well, I haven't marked it yet, I shot a laser, and the laser is plumb, so it's going to send a line all the way up. Because I have to cut this existing siding out in order to get my distance to basically get my insulation right up against the sheeting. I think I ate some OSB. And have the insulation on this thing. So this bathroom, actually, I'm going to wrap with garage door panels, so it'll be a 2-inch foam insulation on the outside, as well as, so that could be R18 plus R14. That gives us a lot of insulation, like R25. Anyways, so that's the plan. So I got to give it 4 inches because I've got a piece of, anyways, that's what I got to do. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just like marking where my rough line. It doesn't have to be perfect because there's a piece of trim going on there. So I'm just marking my laser. Because lasers are good, but they disappear when you need them the most, like when you're cutting. That's why you kind of mark it with a pencil. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way up for now. I'm just going to, that should be enough. Get me started. Because I don't know how tall this thing's going to be yet. So I don't want to cut too much out, but I want to get my panels going in the ground. So I want to be able to cut at least, I'm going to do 2-foot panels, so I don't know how far up it's going to go. So I just want to cut that out. So that's what, let's see here. Set my depth of my saw to about there. Safety glasses, where are my safety glasses? I've got the all-around Diablo demo demon, in case I hit a nail. A wire. Hopefully I don't hit a wire. I don't think I'll hit a wire. Alright, now I should be able to just pry the siding off. You know what I should do? Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to use a sawzall, cut the nails. Probably like 300 nails in there. No, there isn't. Oh, she's dry. Dry. I did. There's another one in there. Ta-da! Oh, the one is. Oh, that was close. There's the wire there. That's the feed. That's the feed to the generator hut. Who installed the siding? Oh yeah, it was me. Hiding nail. I'm going to screw the plate to the wall. I got my joist hangers. I got a joist hanger there. I'm just using some GRKs to attach them to the beam, basically. I could put a block under there. I still might put a block under there. These guys will make sure that that thing does not move. I happen to have quite a few of them because I took apart some skids, so might as well use them. And yeah, make sure this guy doesn't move. I can't think of it. Where's the other place I want to put these? Yeah, this will make sure this is solid, especially where the bathtub is, actually, now that I think about it. Although I might have to drill that out to get the drain in, but I can put one here. Plan here is to, because I basically made a box beam, but I missed the post. So I have added an extra plate on here, which is hanging out Never Never Land. So what the plan is to actually, I'm just run a couple of GRKs straight through, and that'll kind of hold that in. Also, when I put my window in, I'm going to actually put another beam to get myself closer to the post. But these guys basically goes right through, locks everything together. You can see it suck it right in there. That one there. There we go, a couple more, and that'll have my structure all sorted out. Somebody's gonna have a bad day taking that apart if they ever do. This one's a little too big. For sheeting, I ended up getting a bunch of, actually a couple sheets of the sheeting, old school. It says 200 day no sand guarantee. That, you know what that means? It can be in the water for 200 days without sanding. I think it's been in the water longer than that. It may require a little bit of sanding, but it's still good shape. It's good sheeting. So we just gotta get it over there. It's tongue and groove. It's like 5/8 or something. 5/8 OSB. It's pretty good for the floor. It's actually better than like the other stuff because it's tongue and groove. So this is the plan here. Just kind of throw this stuff down. By throw it down, I mean gently place it. Okay. And I want to do it. How do I want to do this? I want to put it on this side because I want as much structural support I have on the outside because of that beam thing there going on there. So that's the idea there. I can just push that over there. I probably have to cut it. Holy moly. Oh, she almost made it. Actually, I can just cheat that a little bit. Cheat that a little bit and just go like that. That'll get eaten by the wall for plate. Anyways, looks like I'll have enough. Just want to square it up there. 11 1/4. And then, I don't even know what I'm squaring this guy up to. 29 1/2. 29, I don't know how that happened. She's good there. Access hole out right away so I can see it. I'm going to leave a 1/2 inch of sitting area there. So I just got my mark and then I'm going to use my 1/2 inch line. Same with this guy. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch line. I missed the nail. Alright, so that's the idea there, that I can still get into my water hole and it's just sitting there. Okay. And it can't fall in. Like a head of a pumpkin. Piece on the side is kind of in the way. I'm gonna kind of take it off. Hopefully not wrecking anything else. I've got to cut that off anyways. Save that for trimming. Uh-oh. Why? There. Just that easy. Now our sheeting can go in. Got my tongue in a groove. Tongue and groove. You can stagger these joints. Got it the opposite way. Probably fits a lot better when it's not, you know, been sitting outside for a year. My garage door guy had this OSB laying around. He's like, you want it? I said, yep. Yep, I do. Oh, that's gonna go. That's tight. Tight like a tiger. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. That's a perfect fit. Oh yeah, that's, oh, perfect. Right tight all the way along there. Tight up against our existing building. That's good. Good, I like it. Just got that one to fill in now. You know, Kevin, you would get a lot more done if you didn't talk as much. You just, you know what? You do too much talking. You don't get anything done. You know? So yeah, maybe you should work on that. You should just not talk as much and get more stuff done. It's important to get stuff done, especially when you're doing it for yourself. You want to get as much done as you humanly possible. Half the goal is filming an entertaining YouTube video. So yeah, make sure you're not talking as much, more nailing. Come on. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to take these garage door panels, and I've already dug myself a trench, and I'm going to sink them right into the ground. Because that's going to, and then I'm going to backfill, and that's going to give me dirt, plus insulation, plus retaining wall, and it's going to hold everything together. My ear. In my ear again. Alright, so now I'll just go all the way around like that. And then I'm going to go all the way up. It's going to make this bathroom into like a cooler. Or in this case, a hotter. Or a, I don't know, something that's going to prevent my water below from freezing. It's also going to act like a thermal battery. I think we're on to something. The solution to off-grid water storage. All right, so that's what happens when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you change your plans midway through the evening. Oh my. So I'm going to maintain the same pitch as the other roof. I'm not going to make another shed roof because I think that'll just make it look like too many shed roofs. So what I've done is I've actually ripped the side of the wall completely all the way up, and then I'm going to tie this roof into that roof, and it's going to be the same pitch all the way over there. So it's just going to carry on. This thing's going to carry on over here, and everything's going to be hunky-dory. So I had to break some eggs. Whew. Nothing like getting your blood moving in the morning to, you know, wreck some stuff. All right, so I just got to just tie on all this stuff. See, this is fun. This is, this is fun. Isn't this fun? Most people look at this and go, ah, look at that. I look at that and go, yeah, just got to patch it up. Just surgically adjust this area here to marry up to that area there. You know what's good? I didn't put the fascia board on this thing. So that means I really wasn't done this area. I just got to carry on. So actually I can move this fascia board out there. See how the fascia board sits on the face of that. So yeah, just carry on. That should be pretty easy. All right, let's get some figuring doing. Whoa. It's great news. We're on, but their battery is low. The only way to operate a GoPro is to keep it in your pants because it's warm down there, and GoPros do not like the cold. So I'm just cutting up these studs because I need a bunch that are 112 to give me that length for that one end wall. So what I'm doing is marking it and using my speed square right in a straight line, using my skill saw, cutting them off. I need 6 of them, so that's 4 of them. Just gonna stack them up here. I got quite a pile of random sticks here. And I feel the faster you work, the less you got to think about the stuff you're doing. 2, 5. I need one more stud. Actually, these are not terrible. They got 4 sides on them. They're not terrible wood. 1, 12. And there's a lot of people out there that will be like, why didn't you just mill your own wood? Well, the reality of it all is that milling wood is good. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it does require a lot of resources. It takes a lot of time, and if you have something that's already made, why not use it? All right, so we have our lumber made. We're gonna get this out of the road. We got our nail gun all ready, and then we've got our 2x4s, our bottom and top plate, which are gonna go like hover in the middle of nowhere because this wall is taller than this room is long. And this is the dangerous part. You don't want to shoot your hand. All right, there, didn't shoot hand. I'm just gonna go with the other one. So you want to make sure it's flush. You want to make sure it's on your line. You want to make sure you don't shoot your hand. There's lots of things you should be aware of. You also want to check the crown of your 2x4, that sort of thing, and it's important to you. The crown is the bend. If you were curious, you want all the bends to go the right way, then you can straighten your wall once you're done. Or in this case, we're going to add so many layers of other material that it doesn't really affect the outcome. It affects the outcome if you have, like, you know, you're installing marble on your walls or something like that and you need it like perfectly straight. But this, don't really need it perfectly straight. We just need a wall. We need a wall that's got wood. And then one left. This one's actually particularly crooked, and it's hovering. And we'll just put it on the side there. What do I want to do? Maybe I'll do this way. I can show you later how to straighten really crooked studs after. And using a nail gun really speeds up the entire process. Unless you shoot your finger, then that's a bad day. Get an angle. I said, you're home. Oh yeah, it's gotta go over there. Yeek! Dirt, add a little bit of insulation. Call it rough framing for a reason. There. And we're gonna go like this. I'm sitting on the wall. Yeah, see how it's just, you know what it is, it's the bark on the siding. Don't have to be this precise, I don't think. Let me make sure this guy's down far enough. All right, up here we've got an issue. We got an issue because it's there's no real simple way to finish this because, well, I messed up. I've got to cut this back flush with the top plate in order to actually accommodate my roof, because I don't want like a gap up there. So that's going to be super fun times to try to do that. I don't know, maybe chainsaw real gently. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Hopefully the nails don't splay out anywhere and they just kind of just cut straight up. This is sketchy. Don't try this at home. Well, that's one way to make firewood. That's what I had to remove. So, there. Easy peasy, just gotta, you know, slam it for 20 minutes. Don't make that mistake twice. Oh well. Well, that was super duper fun. Getting that roof on. It's good, it's waterproofed. I've actually added a layer of blueskin on the cracks above, and that's going to prevent any water from getting inside right now. So yeah, yeah, I'll put more panels on a little later. I was thinking I actually got myself a really tiny window for this wall, but this wall's massive. I didn't think this bathroom was going to be this big, so my plan might have changed slightly to put a bank of windows across the top, because what I'm realizing now that I've actually, you know, been in this room for just probably like 5 days now, you can see the afternoon sunshine. You can see it kind of shining in my face right now, and I think I want to take advantage of that, because otherwise this thing's going to be like dark and gloomy, this bathroom. It doesn't have enough light. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually putting a garage door right at the top. So you won't actually need to put any blinds on them, because if somebody wants to be a peeping Tom, if anybody ever was to come around here and spy on you in the washroom, they'd have to get up on a ladder to get in there. But I'm thinking like a bank of windows at the top with seasonal shutters. And by seasonal shutters, I mean like something that you can close up almost permanently in the wintertime, so I don't have any like thermal loss. There is no such thing as a really good window. There's only such thing as no window. So if you can get rid of a window, you're gonna be much further ahead than, say, if you get like a thermal, like a triple pane window, or even if you get the best window ever, the best window is no window. So yeah, so that's the idea, is to actually put like storm shutters or winter shutters on it. So like when you're here and you got the windows open, that's fine. But when you close her up and you want to retain all your heat in your building, especially the bathroom, which is I'm going to try to maintain you know, not frozen water. I want to be able to close it up. So anyways, maybe you guys have different ideas on this wall, what should be on this wall. So if you do, just you know, put them down below. I read the comments, the good and the bad. So yeah, anyways, another layer of insulation, which will bring me up to 4 inches of foam insulation. And yeah, so that'll be good. And then I'm gonna actually maybe put a steel roof on, and then liquid rubber on top of that. So I'll make myself a nice waterproof sandwich. The reason why I put this stuff down is because it's thick and it's pliable, and it's actually the backup layer in case you know, water gets in between the panels. But yeah, this stuff will last a really long time. Also, it's not really a finished, because it's not really that UV stable. And so liquid rubber will go on top of the next layer of insulation panels. This bathroom is gonna be like bigger than the blue banana. It's massive. Holy moly. We got our water just down below there, hiding currently underneath all the sawdust and debris. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up on this one, and hope you guys enjoyed this one, and join me on the next one.